I'm digging deeper into the story I brought you on Wednesday of the disappearance of many young men whose bodies were pulled out of the Hudson River and they were dead. I chased this to 103rd Street in Manhattan, where I spoke to Judith Lopez. She is the mother of Anthony Urena, 23 years old. He was last seen by his mother on Friday the 13th in November. His body was pulled out of the Hudson River on Christmas Day. There is a former NYPD detective who's been looking at cases around the country of young men whose police have claimed there was no foul play, but yet their bodies were pulled out of the Hudson River. From day one, Judith Lopez has believed that her son didn't just commit suicide. She believes that something sinister went on, and she's been trying to solve it. So I brought former NYPD detective Kevin Gannon to her in her living room via Skype. When we were speaking to Kevin, one of the first pieces of evidence that we talked about was surveillance footage showing Anthony Urena the last time he was seen around 5 a.m. on November 14th. It shows him basically walking down the street, and you see a black car go past him. And then shortly after, you see that black car go back up the street, but going the wrong way on a one-way street. So basically going up in the wrong direction.
With everything that's going on with these cases, specifically this area now that seems to be a hot spot, but with the fact of the water, but more importantly, like you said, with that vehicle, and now if you tell me your vehicle's going down the street the wrong way, nobody does that unless you're trying to flee from the police. You're doing something, and who knows, depending upon where the cameras were, they may have been trying to circumvent the cameras.
Kevin has a theory that a lot of these young men that were killed, it's because they were administered the date rape drug, they were abducted and thrown in the river. So we wanted to see if that was something that might have happened to Anthony. Judith believes that that may be the case.
At the beginning, when they saw the video and they told me the way he was walking, I believed that something might have been like put in his drink.
Judith believes that because of this other piece of evidence, where you see Anthony kind of walking side to side out of control. So I put her in touch with Kevin. He's gonna help her get his liver tested for GHB, the date rape drug, to see if that may possibly help her get some answers. When I was speaking to Judith, it was absolutely heartbreaking because she says that, first of all, thank you. She's glad that there is somebody who's willing to help her, who has law enforcement experience. But number two,
I just wanted, like, since they found his body, like, cremate him and keep it with me, like, you know, as a mother, I just want him to be with me.
Do you think Detective Gannon has the clues that she needs answered?
Detective Gannon has some suspects in mind.
Okay.
So if he did have GHB in his body, then Kevin will continue the investigation and possibly link it. But it may be possible that he can't help her, but he will try.
And you continue yours, and we hope to hear from you soon.